You see that right there? That is a big fish. I caught that fish about 6 months ago. And you know what it got me thinking? I want to head back to that pond. And I want to get another one. Just like him. Or hey, even a little bigger. But in order to catch one that big, we gotta head back to the same pond that we caught that one at. Because I'll just go ahead and tell you, that mama ain't the only one. But lo, Houston, we have a problem. It's cold. So, we've made arrangements for that. That means that we have a ton of jerkbaits and lipless crankbaits. Some of my favorite fishing, and some of my least favorite weather. Let's get rocking and rolling, boy. It's big bass fishing in a farm pond. How's it going, boys and squirrels? Y'all are watching your favorite YouTube channel, my favorite YouTube channel, See You Outdoors. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to go ahead and tell y'all, get this off my chest real quick. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really does help. YouTube also loves comments, and you know, want to know something special about my channel? This is only with my channel, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it's like literally exclusive to this channel. You will not get this type of thing at any other channel. I personally, See You Outdoors, will respond to every single one of your comments. There is no other channel on YouTube that I respond to every single comment on except this channel right here. So if you want to hear from me personally, go ahead and leave a comment down there. YouTube also really loves the comments, so it helps. So, if you watched the last See You Outdoors video, you know that we limb-lined for catfish and came up empty-handed. Yes, the catfish bested me again. If you're a long-time subscriber to See You Outdoors, you know that catfish and me, we get in a lot of quarrels, and typically the catfish comes out on top. Now, when the camera's not on me, I can catch a catfish like the best of them. As soon as the camera comes pulled out, it's like, oh my gosh, the catfish are camera shy. And that's that. But today we are not catfishing. But what it has to do with the last video is the pond that we're going for, that I caught that big mama out of, also runs through that creek. It's about 10 miles up the creek, runs into that pond. So I've got a gut feeling it's going to be muddy as well, because basically what happens to that creek happens in a much larger scale to the pond that we're going to now. So, we're headed out to that pond, we're going to see what's cooking, and we're going to cross our fingers that it ain't too muddy. I can deal with cold water, and I can deal with muddy water, but I cannot deal with cold and muddy water. You might as well just pack your bags and go home. You ain't catching nothing, Johnny. You ain't catching nothing. Real question is, what lure do we want to start with? I got 4 rod and reels with me, all with something different tied on, and then of course we got tackle boxes, but we got a bunch of different stuff. But I think I'm going to start off with just a good search bait, a nice Strike King jerkbait. Good way to start. Throw it around this spillway and whatnot, and see if we got something cooking. I caught my PB jackfish, or chain pickerel as a lot of people know it, off this lure right here, in this pond right here. I'd be okay with a jackfish. We'll try it. We'll try a jackfish. Here we go. Good little jerkbait fishing. So we threw the hard jerkbait for 10-15 minutes, didn't get any interest on it. So we've switched up to a little soft plastic fluke. Works the same as a jerkbait essentially. It is just a little bit of a different presentation, but it's a soft plastic jerkbait. Jerkbaits are kind of a wide range of bait, but essentially a jerkbait is basically any bait that you jerk to give it action. And a fluke fits that description to a T. Give it another throw out there into some deep water. Oh yeah, good cast. That's right where we want it. See, the fish, I believe, are probably hanging out deep. The problem that we're going to run into, in cold weather, you basically have to drag it across their face. They're like a drunk man. They're not going to see it unless it is right on top of them. And then also, the muddy water means that they're not able to see as well. So we've just created a horrible situation where the fish can't see and they don't want to move. So we literally have to like hit them in the nose possibly 2 or 3 times. First little go at it, Nothing cooking. You know, I really and truly think it's because we've had all of this rain and the water's just muddy. It's just not good. I don't know how many times I can say it or how else I can say it. It's just a bad time to fish. And I know I usually live by the mentality of it's never a bad time to fish. But this is about as close as you can get. It's cold. It's actually windy right now. And it's chocolate milk out here. It's chocolate milk. Fish are lethargic. We're going to the other end. We're going to try and make something happen. Really and truly try and make something happen. I went on an incredible streak down here. I pulled out the Ned rig, caught like 7 fish in 10 minutes, caught 2 3-pounders. I mean, like, it was an incredible run. Never seen that many bass down there. They were schooling, I guess. We're going to hope that happens today. I highly doubt it, because this is where all the mud comes in, so this should be the muddiest part of the pond, and back there should be the clearest, and it was chocolate milk back there, so it should be like black stagnant water up here. But we gotta try something. We gotta cross our fingers and hope, because we ain't got nothing cooking right now. So I'm standing over here, and you know, Senor Burrow, he's nothing new, and all the little goats and stuff, they've been around here forever. Somebody is new. Look right there. Can y'all see him? He's right there. He's, what do you, Great Pyrenees. Those things keep coyotes away like amazingly well. I've thought, he wants me to pet him so bad, but I don't think I can pet him. I see you, my friend. I see you. I know. You are very excited. And I love you already. Just, look at him. Look at him. I've never wanted to pet a dog so bad. Oh, now he's sad. I've disappointed him. Well, what's even the point of living now? I've disappointed that dog right there. Oh, man. Now I want a Great Pyrenees. They keep coyotes away amazingly well. Look at you, mister. You got some heck of horns there, too. There's a goat over there that's like giant. Dang, man. You trying to compete with the ibexes and whatnot. Back to fishing. Back to fishing. Mind on fishing. Fishing. Yeah, it ain't good right here. The good news is it's a smaller location, a lot more potential to hook into a fish. I feel like we had something nibbling. We had something coming for it. We'll just pitch it back out there. See, we got a little current coming in from the creek, and big predatory fish like bass and chain pickerel and whatnot sit in it and wait for something to come. Just a little bluegill coming from that creek back there just to get washed in. And then they just swarm him like a pack of angry bees. Little change in plans. We weren't getting anything, so we changed up to some trout fishing lures. We have a little 1/16 ounce black spinnerbait. This black should work well with the muddy water, and we're just gonna pop it around. We'll just bebop it around some of this current. It is super light, not wanting to throw. Oh, that looks like money. If a fish doesn't take that, there's something wrong with him. That nice shine and shimmer cutting through the water. He better just, like, wallop it. Come on. Come on, I know you want to hit it. I know you want to hit it. Just take the bait. Just take the bait. We got something. Oh, we got a fish. We got a fish. We got a fish. Oh, he's running. He's running. Oh, I think it's a pretty good fish. Feels like a good fish. We got him. Woo-hoo. He's got a lot of fight for cold water. There he is. Let's get him over here where we can land him. Let's get him over here where we can land him. Come on. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Keep the pressure on. Okay, he's not a huge fish. My bad. He's a bigger fish than I've caught in a while. He's kind of fat. He honestly looks like the one that I caught a couple months ago. Might be the same one. Yes! There he is. Nice little fat fish, not real long. I knew there had to be something in there. And since it was muddy, we went with shiny. And we got him real pale fish. I felt like something kept hitting my Ned rig, but I couldn't get him to take it. Sure enough, he took this bad boy. I think the treble hooks more or less got him. Nice little fish, fat little fish. Smells sweet. His crushers, he's all red. We'll get him back in there. Get on back, Bubba. Whew! Always a good day when you catch a fish. Being how fat he was, I'd say he was close to 2 pounds. Close, not quite. I'd say maybe 1.96. That's what I'd give him, 1.96. Throw right back in there. A lot of times in this cold water, they'll kind of be hanging around each other. Right by the ducks, right by the ducks. That was a fish. We're just going to do a little underhand pitch right back in there. Right back in there. Come on. Come on, smoke it again. I think I threw right on top of him, which is what you don't want to do. Come on. Come on. Hit it again. Hit it again. I'm going to throw past him. Hopefully he's still there. They don't like to move in this cold weather. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That was a fish. He hit it, took it for a minute, and dropped it. That's what they're doing. They're just taking it and spitting it out. He's right there. Got him, finally. Finally. He is the tiniest little bass that you will ever run into, but he sure enough hit that fluke. Sure enough, the thing's about as big as the bass is. Look at that. Can y'all see that? He is that size. Tiny little dink of a fish, but he's a fish. He took that fluke. So I kind of had to adjust it. So normally when you Texas rig a fluke, you Texas rig it like anything else. There's your hook exposed and everything. And then you Tex-pose it, which basically you just tuck the point of the hook into the bait so it's completely weedless. There's no weeds that can get hooked onto it. For him, after he kept hitting it, he couldn't get the hook. So I kind of adjusted it and untex-posed it. It made it a little less weedless, but I knew there weren't too many logs and stuff down here, so I wasn't too worried. And sure enough, it just barely got him in the side of the mouth. That's how you get it done, boys. That's how you get it done. Alrighty, guys. Regrouping in the truck. Now, it is a great day anytime. It's an epic day anytime that you're able to roll up to a pond when you're expecting nothing. It's literally the worst possible combination of weathers in that it's muddy, it's cold, and it's windy. You're able to roll in there, you're not expecting anything, catch 2 fish, film a video in like 2 hours, and get it done. I mean, sure, they weren't the biggest fish. Sure, we wanted to go in there and get some mondos and whatnot, but we caught fish. There has been a lot of days with that type of weather that I've gone in there and caught nothing. Sometimes I might catch 1. 2 fish is better than 1. I don't care how big or tiny they are. Anytime that you're able to catch a fish in bad weather, against all odds, that's great. Sure, we had to downsize a ton. Sure, we had to go to like trout fishing gear, but that's not the point. We got it flippin' done. Because that's what we do at See You Outdoors. We get it done. I just had all my crankbaits fall out in the back of my truck, by the way, if you're wondering what that noise was. Okay, well, yep, there's one now. Alright, ending it here. As always, See You Outdoors. Love you guys.